All right, today is Monday. It is day 29. I am this close to making it there, but I've been doing a lot of reflecting on what I've learned and whether I've learned. And I feel like while I understand my cravings and I understand the limits of my willpower and what I'm willing to sort of give or to take in order to meet certain goals, I don't know that I've done a lot with figuring out certain reasons and sort of the psychology behind my relationship with food. It's one of the things that we're really called to do when we start Whole30 is to really start to examine our thoughts and attitudes about food and how we use it as a crutch or as a celebration or as a coping mechanism and why, and taking the power back from that by saying, I know I do this when this triggers it, and I'm not going to allow that habit or those feelings or those negative emotions have that power over me to make me do those things that are unhealthy for my body and derail the goals I've set for myself. So I know that's the point. I know that's the goal. I don't know that I feel successful in that way. I don't know that you're meant to feel 100% cured of any sort of negative connotations or bad relationships you have with food by the end of it. I certainly am not. And it's something that I'm still thinking a lot about as I'm going to transition back. My plan is to not overindulge, it's to not add too many things back in too quickly, it's to not backslide completely into old habits. We'll see how well I'm able to keep that up now that the intense structure of the Whole30 is behind me and I'm sort of making up my own rules of reintroduction and how I want to go on living my life as it goes forward. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that even though you get through the entirety of the Whole30, that doesn't mean that you're suddenly some sort of well-adjusted person with no body issues, no food issues, no cravings, no desire to ever binge on unhealthy food or alcohol again. It is not the sort of miracle that it's touted as when it comes to actually addressing psychological needs for things or any deep-seated food addictions or anything of that nature. For the casual junk food eater, like myself, who occasionally overindulges, I think it's been really good to have these rules in place, but I don't know that I've done much to change my overall view of food or my overall view of myself or my diet or any of those things. So other than that, I am looking forward to weighing in tomorrow, and I am looking forward to being done with the Whole30. I'm looking forward to having some time to gather my thoughts and my reaction to actually doing the Whole30 and looking back at it with some sort of hindsight and wondering if I'm going to be able to have anything remotely interesting to say about it when I'm done. I don't know that this video diary has been particularly helpful to anybody who's thinking about doing it, but it's definitely been useful to me as a place to kind of keep record. As I was explaining to someone the other day how well it's been going, I'm talking about just how much I love it and how great it's been, and when the reality is that it was really hard for a lot of the time. And after you've gotten through the hard part, it doesn't seem as hard when you're thinking about it in the past, but it was. Good luck if you're starting to try it, and otherwise I will see you tomorrow for the results show. Tell me about your Whole30 below, and give me a like and subscribe if you want to hear how it goes throughout the entire experience.